Definitely a scheduling conflict for him and his crew. But I appreciate everybody showing up. Let's get this thing rolling. So, Team Pew Pew versus Trash Time.
Blue team's turn to ban.
Violet the easy ban. Valheim
Red team's turn to ban.
is all, well, I guess I'll just take out poor Chognar first.
Blue team's turn to ban.
Poor guy. Yibneth is out, and
Red team's turn to ban.
we're seeing just generic bans. Annette? No. Annette bans.
Blue team's turn to ban.
Annette. I'm really shocked about that.
Red team's
You get the
turn to
Valheim ban. An Omen ban. We have a lot of people still left on the table. I'm curious to see exactly how this comes together. There are a ton of key players out there. TPP with the first pick. And Lindis. Janara Pura.
Red team's turn to pick.
Trash Time going all in with that combo. That is an incredibly strong combo that we've seen for the last couple of weeks. Pura with the heal, keeping Jenar alive, and Jenar just doing just absolutely stupid damage in the current game build. It can definitely be devastating. I mean, even early in the game. Someone mentioned Toranaga being a strong Wisp player, so I'm curious to see if that is the direction that they go. I've played with them before. I don't remember what they played. Crushed and Mina. I mean, you guys are killing me right now. Where?
Red team's turn to pick.
I don't even want to say it, but I'm just really confused. Are we not, I can't say it. I'm just gonna sit here and wait. Alec gets picked. Scud is also a good pick, so you know that. I mean, that makes sense. I'm not gonna knock that. That is.
Blue team's
Crushed Mina is not bad, but Crushed is not the best tank in the game that isn't banned. You're killing me. How does this happen?
Red team's turn to pick.
I just can't even wrap my head around. There's one pick left. How does Aram not get picked? Somebody tell me, please. How does Aram not get picked there? How? I am shocked. Aram made absolute sense. Weak against, I mean, not really. Groot can't play. But Crushed and Mina would have to be on top of Aram. She's gonna heal. She's gonna be able to. I mean, we've seen Yibneth before. Last week. I think once. Didn't we? Yeah, we did. Yeah, these guys are not gonna let him in the mix. If Mina had 40 kills in this match, you're still better off banning the tree. Next match. Honestly, from a comp standpoint, I'm not sure. I feel like, I mean, just looking at it, I feel like TrashTime has the better characters. But are they the best full team build? I mean, Crushed is just crazy good. Liliana is crazy good. Lindis, she's kind of on the back burner for me right now. Marja and Mina are both really strong, so you can't knock those. Those are good picks. But let's see exactly how this plays out.
Get ready. Minions will be deployed in 5 seconds.
Yeah. Community, we understand. I cheer for ATF too. It's okay. So we've got some team roams, but no, I don't see the direction here. Everybody's kind of staying back. Cricknack jumps into jungle. Lindis started on her red. It looks like Cricknack's moving a little bit faster. Maybe not. No, they're right. They're pretty well even. Mina is kind of bouncing around in the TrashTime jungle. Not sure what her direct goal is, other than just providing vision. Dragon will be up in 35. Malik is there, just trying to get some experience. Not getting a lot of love. PPP's got help for the Crushed and the Mina. They end up swapping out. Cricknack ready to jump in, gets us some damage out. He's not going to be able to get the kill. Pura, meanwhile, is going to get a little bit of healing out there. Dragon comes up, and everybody, pretty much everybody in that area is going to move toward it. But once they see that trouble, they back right out. They're staying just out of range. Cricknack is ready to roll. Malik is right there. Pura, I mean, they're in prime position, but they don't have vision, and that's a bad place to connect. There's Just so much brush. Thanks, Sagi. Jannar just backing out. Cricknack jumps in. Liliana is gonna be able to get out, and Cricknack is not. Cricknack's done. Mina creates that wall and just kind of rolls down. They feel like the momentum's rolling in their favor. Are they going to commit? They are not. Nightbot, you have a terrible attitude. I'm probably gonna shut down your dreams very soon. Dragon respawns. Jannar, not really sure what's happening there. Really, the objectives are there, but both teams are in position at the same time, and they just don't. I think they're just afraid to be the first one to jump in, like they're not going to be prepared. But really, the red team, TrashTime, has the comp to jump in, but you've got to be ready. Malik gets the cleave off, takes way too much damage, and damage is just going around. He gets his ult out there, but they've got heals, and he's going to end up going down. Crash blows his ult, and it's just downhill from there. Cricknack definitely doesn't want to get involved in this. He's going to stay back, probably try to snipe it, and TPP clearly just saw that and gets out. Mina, in a bad situation, she is able to get the dragon to respawn. Meanwhile, Scud, Jannar, you got the whole TrashTime team clearing wave and just keeping everything moving in their favor. Jannar rotates back mid. You've got a lot of heat with the Malik Pura. Nobody committing. Siege weapons are out. We got a swarm going down on Jannar. He dies pretty quickly. Pura caught in a bad spot, but that's going to kind of throw them off. Cricknack tries to take out the Liliana, but dies instead. We've got two from TrashTime, and they're caught in a really poor position. Crest is going to blow his ult, takes out the Abyssal, and they just were not able to do the damage. They were right out of range where they needed to be. Just could not get the damage out. Malik is a fantastic counter for Crest, but he's just got to be in the mix to do it. And Malik almost, just does not stand a chance against that many guys. He's not able to get really much of any damage out either. Jannar's got a nice little push in mid, but Liliana gets there just in time and is not able to. Jannar's push is pretty much for naught. I don't know that. Looks like Marja's push is going to take down that top tower. Scud's probably not going to be able to get there in time. Got a little bit of a push in mid again, but we've got a couple of people in the brush just waiting. Malik and Pura roll in, take a little bit of damage. We've got 4 or 5. They end up splitting up. Mina, in a rough situation, throws down with her abilities and is able to kind of slow them down just long enough for her team to get there. Crest goes in and Malik goes down. You've got Pura. She does go down. TrashTime jumps in with Scud. As soon as he walks out, the Crest ult goes down. Yeah, that was definitely not a good time to jump in there. So we've got Got a lot of heat coming from Team Pew Pew. We're at 9-1 on kills. We've got one Abyssal for TPP. We got 2 towers down. They are definitely in the lead. Jennar is going to back out. He is definitely too close for comfort. We got a push, and the first mid tower goes down. Scud is there. He's going to jump in on that Crest. Crest is not too far from his ult. Meanwhile, Malik taking a lot of heat. TrashTime guys are hurt, but not dead. Malik goes down almost instantly. And the TrashTime, we got three-man roam moving up, runs into Marja, who can practically escape from anything. Mina jumps in, grabs the Scud. Scud gets out. Cricknack jumps in, gets right back out. There's just so much potential. I don't know that I would move in yet. The red team is down quite a bit in gold, with more towers going down. That differential increases. Mina is just, yeah, I mean, you were right. The Mina Crest was definitely a good play here. Cricknack goes down quickly. Scud is also going to, I mean, they're not getting any chance. Malik having to use his ult to get out and not get in. And they've taken some damage, but they're just not taking enough damage. Malik goes down. Pura is there. All she's really going to be able to do is slow him down, and it's not going to be long enough to really make a difference. They are going to take down this core, and that's going to be the end of the first match. Now what we're going to see here are definitely some target bans. That it's just too much. It's just too much. Community, you're killing me. Crest, Mina. That's hard to respond to. I think the best thing that they could have done is probably initiated, I guess, just worked towards their characters' abilities as a team to make sure everybody's getting off what they need to get off. But let's go ahead and roll into match number 2, because I feel pretty strong about the fact that we are going to see some very direct target bans. It's just going to happen. And I definitely don't think we're going to see Crushed in this match. Yeah, I don't know. Still, as crazy strong as Lindis has been over, a long period of time, I just not feeling her. I just don't like the need to be in the brush. Yeah, I know. But I mean, I'm almost to the point that I get so fed up with people that are, when you're down like 8-10 kills, jumping into the jungle and taking fights. It's just so frustrating. So I'm almost to the point that I don't even want to grab jungle characters because I'm already annoyed at that point. It's a me thing. It's not Lindis's fault.
team's turn to ban.
We've got the Mina ban out there. Yubneth is also gone.
Blue team's turn to ban.
Sorry, Sagi. You're never gonna see that tree in action. I do not understand the Omen ban. not in the current
Red
not in the
team's
current
turn
build.
to ban.
Or maybe I've just been lucky. Violet, I 100% get. But at the same
Blue
time,
team's turn to ban.
you leave Aram out there and you don't take her. I have a thing for Aram too. I won't get too deep into that. You guys get tired of hearing me talk about characters I like. Malik is a good that's a good pick.
Red team's turn to ban.
Oh, Valheim. That's what he gets for wearing a scarf.
Blue
Thank
team's
God.
to pick.
Aram. Now build your team around that.
Red team's
Don't
turn
just
to
pick it because I said you should. So we've got Aram. In response, what are we gonna see? Lindis is still available. Kresh still available. Pura still available. Ormar still available. And we're getting Kresh Pura. We're getting Pura Slims. Yeah, show us this Wisp. I want to see Wisp. Somebody built it up. I'm pretty excited. Okay, good. Wisp. Show me how to use this character. She's fun to play when your teammate knows how to use her. And that's all. That's pretty much all I've learned about Wisp. I want other people to be good with her so that I can then enjoy. Aram and Crushed. It's an interesting. For when you just need more hit points. Aram Crushed Kali. You go Liliana instead, which is probably the better option. Someone mentioned this, I don't remember if it was a week before last, a brown bag was on, and I want to say it was him, but mentioned that it's not in your best interest from a numbers standpoint to pick a mage in any position but last, simply because the differential between the number 1 mage and the number 10 mage, you know, even if you ban 6 of them, the difference between number 1 and number 7 is so, it's not as substantial as you would think. Maybe they do pick Arthur. How would you feel about that? Nightbot, you're killing me. Really gotta figure out how to stop that. Lubu. We do get to see Lubu.
Red team's turn to pick.
Alright, and the teams are in. See what we've got going on here. I have logged into Nightbot. Gotta calm down. See how I even do that. Custom user log. All right, now try to spam some of the
10 seconds remaining.
just spam. Show me. Let's see what happens. I made some changes. Nightbot should not care about caps anymore. There we go. Now, show me some of that hype. Let's see match 2. Let me actually jump in and start paying attention. We've got Arum and Crushed, same team. Liliana, Lubu, which is not, that's odd, but okay, Lubu. Slims, good team. Next, we've got Wisp, played by apparently legendary Wisp player Toranaga. We've got Pura, Arthur, Zephys, who is, though I said I was not seeing a lot of, has been in a bunch of these matches, and Kali. Let's see this thing go down. Just from the standpoint of apparently Toranaga is the greatest Wisp player in the history of time, probably fallen off. Falling onto the Wisp train.
Welcome to
And honestly, I just think Wisp is a really cool character.
Get ready. Minions will be deployed.
I dig pirates. And Cthulhu-based elephants. That's what I do here. Alright, so TPP set up and ready to move. We've got the invade from TrashTime. They sort of walk into it in an odd place. Wisp trying to get some damage out. Kali right in the back is able to get her 2 by clearing wave, which is going to be really beneficial for her. Meanwhile, they are able to get the buff. Slims rotates directly into his jungle. Arum and Liliana causing a little bit of problems. And Lubu tries to help, but he's not able to do so. Wisp doing Wisp stuff, just absolutely wrecking. This could be everything that you said that it would be. Arum, meanwhile, just hanging on, keeping lane clear. You guys have a long way to go before that Abyssal spawns. They're just going to rotate bot. It may very well be that the Pura, that this group is just going to rotate. Crest can't really stop all 3. That Wisp with range is really causing him issues. Arum, unfortunately, is in real bad shape against marksmen in general. So she's going to back out as well. Not exactly sure why you would use your 2 there. Typically, you want to hang on to your 1, just get your maintain your health, and use your 2 as either a kill shot or an escape. Abyssal Dragon pops. We've got multiple people just waiting. Got more from the TPP side. Pura jumps in, gets the heal off. But Crest and Slims may be able to take it. It depends on who's on the ball, and it turns out it was TPP. so they are able to get the first Abyssal down, 228 and counting. We have the rest of T2 rolling in, but not in a great position between Wisp and Kali. The heck of a lot of damage moving in at the same time. Zephys is going to jump in. Liliana is going to get out, but definitely not the best way to get this thing started. Meanwhile, Zephys is back in the jungle. Lubu just doing Lubu stuff. I'm waiting to see the Lubu thing happen. He's getting absolutely wrecked right now. I don't know that the hero even mattered on that point. He was just taking a lot of heat from that Arthur and that Kali. He gets back up. It's a little later than he would have liked. Aram's going to try to move in and shut this Arthur down, but he's just going to use his 1. He misses that 2. That would have been a good kill shot with the 2. Pura rolls in, gets the heals off. Aram locks down the Pura, but is not going to be able to get anything beyond that. Liliana jumps in right behind, gets the kill. Drops, I mean, well, I thought that Zephys and Kali were gonna re-engage, which I don't think would have been ideal, but they end up backing out instead. Everyone still, to me, it still looks like where the idea behind this is to have a team rotate. They rotate right back into the Abyssal just in time, but we've got 2v2 at the Abyssal. We have closer help coming from the TPP side. And Aram just doing her best to kind of push these guys back until her team can help, or until her team can join. They are able to get there, but they're staying really far back. And that's going to put the Wisp in a situation, well, I thought it was going to end worse than it did. They want that dragon bad, but at this point, with as much time as passed waiting, I don't know the engage would be the best idea. And then Crest jumps in. That's going to cause a lot of damage. Kali blows her ult, and that's going to take the Crest down. Zephys is still in there. Wisp is still in there. And it looks like TrashTime is probably, yeah, that Wisp ult was on point. Liliana is able to get out. Lubu basically just clearing wave. And everybody's going to rotate back to lane, I guess. They're taking out the Abyssal. And that's 2 Abyssals right at the 6-minute mark. We've still got 2 minutes on Slayer. The dragon should be up again soon. Arthur just jumps in and absolutely annihilates Liliana. We've got Pura in the jungle. Kali is able to get the buff. Pura throws her heal down. Aram locks down the Pura. There you go. That's what you need to do, Aram. But Aram is hurt now. Arthur able to jump in and just close that gap and just finish her off. Kali on point with that ult. Could not have been timed better, but they're still in a situation. And I think this crashed. Yeah, that Wisp is just easily able to just shred through his shield. And they end up just pushing back. Arthur takes the tower. And the red team ends up in a favorable position. We've got Kali's ult back again. Aram just taking heat, not able to heal because again, ranged is the bane of her existence. Pura a little closer than I would have expected, but hangs in there. Kali just hanging back. We've got a little bit of a group. Moving in for T2. I think they're noticing the spawn is about to occur. And they really want that gold. Fresh just get toasted. And there's a lot of hurt coming. TrashTime. Best thing to do is to back out. You guys, you really, I mean, this is a very manageable match that can easily turn around. Key point, you have to farm. When they're up that much this early, you've got to get your farm on. Just turtle up. Arthur just dives in. You're gonna be in a rough situation right now without that arm. You need her. You need her. And they're backing out. Gonna get behind the tower. Kali throws her ult down. Pura just steady healing, which is definitely not good. Zephyrus just weaving in and out like they're not even there. And now they're just going to clear the jungle out. And this is what I was talking about. For the love of God, don't engage in the jungle when you're down 10 kills. Kali's got the ult going down. They are able to take out the Wisp. Threshed, meanwhile, is going to go down. Slims chilling, gets pushed back, is not able to get the buff. That Zephyrus is really causing problems for these guys' jungle. Well, I mean, I'd probably want to take Wisp out too. That AoE is hurting them, just like the Kali AoE. Nice. Aram grabs the Kali. She is able to get away, unfortunately, and TPP dives in behind it. TrashTime able to bounce back. And they're getting ready. Looks like they're just going to continue to push waves until they can get close enough. And then they're just going to push. Yeah, that Kali has a ridiculous amount of gold, comparatively speaking. Looks like Firefly on the crest is just trying to get his ult back up. Darkslayer goes down, which does not bode well for T2. But this is going to be the time that you really need to jump in. That was not a good ult for the Aram grabbing that Arthur. He has too much health and he's just not a big enough threat to waste that. You can just damage him with your heals. Blue Boo goes down way too fast. Really need to connect to those mages and the mage and support. I mean, you could say Zephyrus, but I would argue mage and support. The tower goes down. They all go down. Slims is still alive, but he's not really going to pose any threat, and they're just going to take down the core, and that's that. All right. Good game, both teams. TPP, who, as I said, is new to the tournament. Look at this Kali, man. 18.3. Everybody was talking about the Wisp, and we kind of got caught up. Kali really had a great match. So